Hello everybody, welcome back to S&J Gamers here. Today we'll be playing Minecraft and continuing our build on that watchtower, guard tower, the water gate, whatever you really would like to call it. We're going to continue to build on that today. We're still building medieval, that kind of old rustic medieval castle, horse and knight day, you know. Still building with that kind of architecture. What I'm doing here is I'm giving this staircase a frame inside of this big tower, the one on the other side. In the previous video, I completed one on the other side, but still I have to add details to it. But now I'm inside the second tower, which I have built, but it is just only much bigger. So all you're really having to do once you're inside of it, you just make sure that you have the right dimensions and it's diagonal, the same length that it is on the sides. So it's diagonals, the same length as the sides on all sides, and it'll make it a round shape. And just like the last one, we're going to want to give it good decoration, give it, good details to it. And so right now I'm taking stone brick walls, and I'm just giving this staircase that I built out of oak planks a nice frame to it. And it gives it that more reinforced look. That's the word I was looking for in the previous video. More of a frame, a reinforced frame to it. And so when you're running up the wall, you don't want it to like fall off by accident or anything. Like when you're in a rush, you want it to look more detailed and glorious and stuff, You can have a ladder like I have over there, but like you don't want it just to have like only the ladder. Unless you do, well then that's up to you. You just build it however you want, but this is the way I'm building it right now. I'm gonna build it with oak planks. You can even add the actual oak plank stairs, that block actually onto it if you want, but I'm not doing that. So I'm just gonna build it like and add lanterns on it as I go up. And the way over there where I did that, like that reinforcement, that column underneath, you can actually use that as a chandelier if you want. I discovered that actually looks really good. You can add more details to it if you'd like, but this is the way we're going to build it. And I'm frozen for some reason. Technical difficulties, people, I'm so sorry. Just hang with me, bear with me for a moment. It'll unfreeze in just a moment. Why is this doing this to me? Why? This normally does not happen. There we go. There we go, perfect. Let me just search for what I'm needing to get. Real quick. Have elevator music or something. Ooh, you can have... Check that out. You can have a soul campfire. I didn't know that one. That's something new with this, this update for the Nether. It comes with new blocks and everything. Here, I'm going to show my sister something. Because she wants to have good lighting for her castle. And that's a beacon. You can use that for good lighting. You can put glass over top of it. And it'll shoot a beam into the sky if you have a 3x3 block. And put that right in the center. And it has to be like diamond. An entire block of diamond. Or emerald. Or gold. Or iron. It has to be one of those elements. I'm not sure if it works on others, but it has to be of that. It won't just work on like dirt or something, or sand, or stone. It has to be of something that's actually of precious value. And you can, as long as it doesn't have like some solid block like grass or dirt or something obstructing it from above, it'll still shoot that beam into the sky, even with glass on top of it. And any color of glass that you put on top of it, it will turn the beam of light that it shoots into the sky that exact color. So let's just wait for that. Now moving on from that, I'm over here on the outside. The part that's facing the ocean. You are personally not facing the ocean, but this behind me is the ocean. You're gonna want to come out. Oh my gosh, my goodness, I'm so sorry. You're gonna want to come out here, and you're gonna want to put stone brick walls as a framing around the smooth stone. That's the materials I'm using. I'm using smooth stone, oak planks, iron bars, lanterns, or really any lighting. I'm using chains. I'm using stone brick stairs as well. And that's just really about it. That's all I'm really using. And you can really create this with any materials you want, but I'm using the stone brick stairs. No, sorry, not stairs. The stone brick walls. There we go, got it, said it right. And I'm going to use it as a framing and put iron bars in the center, and it has kind of an extension. I really like how it has that extension to go and like grasp onto it, and it really gives it a good, strong, reinforced framing look. And you can do it down here instead of having the iron bars in the middle, you can have it on the outside, sandwiching the wall in between it, and it still kind of spreads out to it and gives it another kind of reinforced look. But if you want to just keep doing that, then it really gives it a good reinforced look. So you're going to want to use stone brick wall. Sometimes I have a hard time saying that. A stone brick wall as framing across it, not iron bars there. But then you're going to want to come up here and see, like, it doesn't really look that good. See, if you use iron bars. So you're going to want to use stone brick walls to do that. And I'm going to come back over here, and to give it a double layer of protection, I put a chain behind each one of these frames. It gives it that second layer of just that security, and so if anybody's like trying to break through, they can just break through that, and then they have another thing that they have to break through. So it gives you that second layer of protection. You know, you could use obsidian, which really gives it a stronger look, but it just doesn't have that old rustic kind of vibe to it. And see, if you want to keep it even like that, then you're going to not want to have to place a block there. Once you have that first one done, it makes it really easy to keep it going, because all you have to do is just match up the same level, so you can just keep it even all the way through. And then you can just place iron bars down through here, there and there and there, and down in here. Even though there is no window there. See, there's nothing behind there. It just still gives it that good framed look. Now, see, look at this bland tower here. We're still going to add more details to that. So you're going to want to dig down a little bit. Oops, sorry about that. Chains are hard to work with. There we go. You're going to want to place it like that, and you're going to want to come down a bit more. And see, it comes down to the perfect level right there. That's 3 from the ground. It could be more than from the ground depending on where you're building. But it's going to come down to the floor level. And now you're going to want to place something there so you could just get started. I could have put the wall to the sides of it, the framing first, instead of having it just kind of floating there. But I chose to do it this way. There we go. Let me find that. There we go. Now you're going to want to add that framing on there. So you're not just having a straight up iron bar just floating there in front of the doorway. See, and you're going to go all the way to the ground. All the way. There we go. Just bring it all the way up. Close it off. And then you're going to want to still continue to go up the tower. Keep giving it a frame. All the way around. And we are going to go all the way to the top of this tower. So even though it's like, oh, hey, there's a block of gap there. Yeah, you're still going to want to go all the way to the top. But see, look how cool that looks. That looks so cool. Man, we're not even done. Not even close. Well, we are actually getting close. We're just not done quite yet. There we go. Fill that part in. See, we wanted to see what the place looked like at nighttime, so we switched it over to where it's not always day. But this place is looking pretty good so far. But see, it's getting dark. Now we want to add lighting. So you're going to want to place one of these. You can do fence post or really anything, or you can continue to use the stone brick walls for where you can place down torches on it. But I'm going to use lanterns on it, and it's going to give it good lighting. So once you just surround the building with those reinforced layers, then you can really just start lighting the place up. But like, look at this place. It's spectacular. It's beautiful. It's amazing. People could say, oh, you could just go down a little bit and just, a little bit past the tower and just, And I get that. Like, I get, like, you could literally just crawl right over, but it's more for, like, ships and stuff, We're not going to leave the entire island bare. We're going to have more security, more walls, more guard towers and stuff. We're going to have more villages and stuff. We're actually going to, have the island full of stuff. We're not just going to have a castle and then just a gate or something, So we're going to have it more of, like, just filling it in and all that. This is more for, like, a big ship. Like what you would expect a big foreign ship, a traveler ship, anything to come face to when entering your kingdom. You don't want it just open ports where you could bring in anything you wanted. That poses a danger to your kingdom. So it's more for decoration and stuff, of course. But like it's more of just the whole concept of what your kingdom would want to do to deal with the potential dangers of having foreign trade. What could come in on ships. So even though I'm not having a chain behind this right now, I still put the frame in there with the iron bars. So it has 2 layers of iron bars. Completely just changed the subject, but still. Just wanted to throw that part in there because people are like, why are you still doing that? Weren't you doing chains? Yes, I'm doing chains and iron bars. Anyways, now we're on the inside. With the barn that I built, you know, that unloading dock is right behind me. So right here, you're going to want to place the chain. There we go. Now you're going to want to come and place the iron bars again down. Even though it's different and off level, you still want to have it on there so it still looks somewhat the same. See? Still looks good. So now you're going to want to have the iron bars continue to go there. See, it gives that really good reinforced look. Even though that there isn't a window behind it, again, it still looks good. It still matches up. This place is looking great. See, I built levels with the iron planks, and that's how I built that extra level. And now that we're on the inside here, see, this could be a chandelier. And you can add details like iron bars to it, give it a really nice good look. I prefer, you could use torches for it, kind of look like candles or something. And or you could use really anything you want, but I like using lanterns because it can actually hang and drape down from it. So now we're going to come in here and add some more lighting. And here, just bear with me for a second. We're going to go all the way across lanterns like that, but then we're going to get rid of the ones in the middle of each one, every other. There we go. So we have them all the way across, just every other. Now let's do something about this gap. If we had to get to that tower, would we want, you know, your guards and like their armor or whatever have to jump into the water and probably like sink and just drown, you know what I mean? Like, give it the realisticness of it. So you're going to want to place my goodness. Place oak planks, there we go, I'm trying to say that. And you're going to place it all the way across. Then you're going to want to get rid of in the middle. 2 blocks there, 3 blocks there, sorry, and then 2 blocks wide. Now you're going to want to place an iron bar frame there and all the way through, but see, that kind of looks like it'll create like a tripping hazard. Like, hey, I could like fall in that in real life. You could trip yourself up. So you're going to want to clear out the middle ones, but still leave the framing, the outside ones, and place in stone brick. Oh my gosh, stone brick. Smooth stone, my goodness. And see, now it gives it a good pathway. Oh, thanks. He was just saying that this gateway, the bridge and everything looks really good. So now we're going to place smooth stone under here, so it doesn't look like it's falling into the ocean. It gives it that next extra layer, just like we did the other side in the previous video. By the way, if you have not checked that out, this is a 2-part video, so you might want to go check that out, because it kind of might not make sense. If not, it's just really up to you. But now we're going to build up more on this wall with stone brick. There we go. Oh my goodness, stone brick, I said it again. With smooth stone. Now we're going to create a frame there. Place chain through it. All the way to the top. There we go. Look at that. See, we have iron bars all the way across. And chains all the way down. Now you're going to want to get your stone brick wall. I said it correctly this time. Said the right thing this time. Now you're going to want to place the iron bars as the next layer of framing, of reinforcements. And it is looking really, really good. Like, it's looking really good. But see, now we're going to do it at nighttime. See, I did details underwater, like still stone brick wall and iron bar framing underneath, and I brought the chains all the way down to the ground. See, let's check this place out. See, now you add your final details, like your lanterns in it, and lighting. You can really use anything you want. I just used lanterns, adding the final details on there. But look at this thing. Well, we're not done yet. We gotta do something about this tower. The top of the tower looks too bland. And for the top of the tower, I still used stone bricks, stone brick wall, and smooth stone, and oak planks. There we go. And now you're gonna want to create it just like the other tower. Every other one, except for the diagonals, you're gonna want to place a smooth stone brick. The other one, I had too much, it didn't look very good at the very top with too much, the second layer of smooth stone, but the top layer of this one really looks like it could use it. It really does. And it's just going to be the next supporting layer for the top layer that we're going to add on with stone bricks. With the stone brick wall. We're going to add in, we're going to go diagonals. In between each one of those. Oops, sorry about that. Cross there. In between there. I made a little oop there, I think. Wait, is this whole thing not right? I think I just had a brain fart. I seriously think I just had a brain fart. Okay, that should... Okay, we'll figure this out in just a second. There we go. That should... Yep, that works. There we go, perfect. There we go. Look at that. Looks great. It might be a little excessive with the lanterns, but I want it to be glorious. Like, I want you to be able to see it from like a mile away. Be like, oh, that's where I need to go. Bam, right there. All I need to do, just on a dot. Like that. I want to use soul lanterns. There we go. Oop. Oop. There we go, and we're going to want to place them on there, on the diagonals, and only on the every other block of the stone, of the smooth stone. Not on all of them. Not on the stone brick walls that are in between the smooth stone. When it's on the straightaways like this. See, I'm skipping over those. We can do them on the diagonals. There we go, like on there. Go all the way around. Let me get this last little bit here. There we go. And there we go. Since I backed this thing up to the side of the mountain and I wanted to make it bigger, it was in fact getting too big, and I kind of had to carve into the side of the mountain, and I just realized that this thing is not completely round. I'm missing something. Do I need to carve this off here? I don't think that's what I need to do. I think it's something having to do with the diagonals. There's 3 blocks showing at the same level in the planks. I need to get rid of these. Right there, there, and there. See, those smooth stone bricks are down. The 3 diagonals there are at the same level as the planks. And it is 3 diagonals that way and 2 diagonals that way. It is 1 off on the right side. It is flat on that side, and it is curved on the rest of it. It is flat there and curved all the way the rest around. Now, you can avoid this problem by doing the correct dimensions. I accidentally messed up on just that last little bit right there. But it's more of just backing up into the side of the mountain. It's more understandable. Like, hey, it fits. It's flat on that side. It looks round on the rest of the sides. That's backing up to the side of the mountain. So, it still looks really good, but honestly, you could fix that problem if you want. You know, just avoid that problem doing it. But yeah, that's about it. You have a complete guard and watchtower. Get past this chain. If you like this video, please just drop a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Really appreciate it.